Namaste everyone, welcome to shimaflowyoga. I'm Jodi and today is day 13 of our 28-day yoga series, New Year, New You. And today we are focusing on detoxifying the body. Remember to take it at your own pace. It's okay to take breaks. You can pause the video, join in again when you're ready. So go grab your yoga mat and let's find your happy place. So today we are going to start in a seated position, and as always, you guys, you can come into a cross-legged position, kneeling position, extend your legs out, support your hips with a block or a blanket, whatever you can do to make it as comfortable for you as possible. Okay, so we're just start in this position, resting your hands comfortably on your lap, closing your eyes, lengthening your spine. And I always like to start with a really full, deep inhale. And then slowly exhale out. And come to your natural breath. Again, noticing sensation in your body. There's probably a lot to notice right now as we're almost at the end of our second week. So tune in to how all these wonderful yoga poses have affected your body, brought new sensation and awareness. And tune in deeper to your breath now. Maybe deepening it a little bit, slowing it down a little bit. And then open your eyes. And let's start by reaching the arms above the head. So we're going to sweep the arms up, take the gaze up, reach through your fingertips, and then exhale. Let's take a twist over to the right. Okay, so we're going to take the right hand behind you, left hand's going to come on the outside of the thigh. Sit up tall. So every inhale you take, you're going to lengthen up through your spine, and then exhale, you're going to twist a little deeper. We're just going to hold this for a couple breaths. So a lot of the poses, and not all poses, but several of the poses we use to detoxify our bodies are twists. Keep lengthening up in the inhale, twisting on the exhale. And our twists really help us to move things around internally. So it's like an internal massage for your organs. Take one more breath in, exhale back to center, and then inhale, float your arms back up. Exhale, let's twist to the left. Right hand on the outside of the thigh, left hand behind you, sit up tall on the inhale. And exhale, twist deeper. Good, steady breath in and out. Let's take another breath in. Reach the arms up. And then exhale, bring your right hand down. Inhale, stretch up. And just take a side stretch here. Now as you're stretching up, right, through that left side, anchor your left hip down. So we're getting that deepest stretch possible. You can take the gaze up and open your shoulder up a little bit. One more inhale, and exhale, release, and switch. Inhale, float the right arm up. Take the gaze up, anchor that right hip, Stretch, open the shoulder, open that heart up, open the chest up a little bit. Good, one more inhale. And exhale, release. Okay, let's come onto our hands and knees. And sit back on the heels. Always a great way to prep for downward dog in child's pose. So sit back onto your heels, reach your arms out. And remember again, child's pose is such a great resting pose. So if anytime you want to take a break, you can find yourself here. The pose of honor. So I like to think of it as a reminder to honor our bodies by coming to child's pose when we need that rest. And, you know, rest and breaks don't always have to be a physical break. It can be an emotional or even mental break. So walk the hands forward, plant the hands firmly, and let's rise. Downward facing dog. On the knees, tuck your toes, lift your hips, push away through your hands, melt your heart towards your thighs, relax the head, gaze between the knees, lift the hips and press the heels. And if it feels good to move, well then move your body. Inhale, up on the toes, bend your knees, look up. Exhale, walk, step, or jump your feet between your hands, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, rise up to standing. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. We're going to start with a sun salutation B variation. So your Namaskar B. So inhale to chair, bend your knees, sit back, float your arms up. And when you come into your chair, you guys bring your toes together because we're coming to this twist. It's easier to twist when you have your thighs nice and close together. So inhaling in your chair, exhale, hands to your heart. Let's twist. We're going to take the left elbow on the outside of the right thigh. Press your elbow into the thigh. Press your top palm into your bottom palm. And then twisting to the right, take your gaze over that shoulder. Okay, now pull your belly in. Now, on the inhale, carefully, you're going to hold this twist. You're going to step the left leg back. Now we're in a twisting lunge, okay? Yeah, that one's a little challenging. If you fell out, no worries. You can always drop your knee here as well. Good. Exhale. Release the hands. Inhale. Step back to plank. Exhale. Chaturanga Dandasana. Lower. Inhale. Lift your heart. Good. Exhale. Lift your hips. So by now, through this 13th day of practice, we're familiar with these sun salutations. So let's inhale up on the toes, bend your knees, look up, exhale, float forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale and fold. Let's inhale back to chair, float your arms up. And exhale, twist now to the left. Palms touch, right elbow on the outside of the thigh. Elbow presses into the thigh, top palm to the bottom palm, take the gaze over, and you can feel that twist, right? It feels so good. Not only are we healing internally, but how good does that feel on our spine? Good, now we're gonna hold it here. Pull that belly in, stay really strong. Inhale, step the right leg back into that twisting lunge, okay? Exhale, release the hands. Inhale, back to plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog, or you can stay low in cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Hold and breathe. We might be modifying a little bit towards the end of the week. Like I said yesterday, I don't know about you guys, but I am feeling nice and sore in my body, but it's a really good sore. So it's okay to modify if you need to. Once you get warmed up, those muscles won't feel quite as sore in the moment. Okay, inhale up on the toes, bend the knees, exhale, step or jump your feet forward. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale and fold. Inhale to chair, and let's move right back into that twist. Exhale, twist to the right, moving with the breath. Inhale, step the left leg back. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale, step back to plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to cobra or up dog, lift the heart. And exhale, lift the hips to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, look up. Exhale, step or jump forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale to chair, sit back, float the arms up. And then exhale, twist to the left, hook the elbow. Good, inhale. Step the right leg back. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale to plank. Exhale, low push-up. Inhale, flip your feet, lift your heart, cobra or up dog. Exhale, tuck your toes to down dog. Let's pause here. So just by picking up that pace a little bit, we actually picked up the heat a little bit. You can already start it, feel it warming up the body. Press away. Let's get a little deeper. Lift your tailbone, press your heels. Okay, inhale up on the toes, bend your knees, look up, exhale, walk, step, or jump your feet forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale and fold. Let's go one more time, you guys. Inhale, chair pose. Sit back, reach your arms up. Exhale, prayer twist over to the right. Inhale, step the left leg back. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale, step to plank. Exhale, bend your elbows lower, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lift your heart. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, up on the toes, bend your knees. Exhale, walk, step, or jump forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale to chair. And then exhale, twist to the left. Good. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, plant your hands. Inhale to plank and exhale, lower. Good. Lift your heart. And then lift your hips, exhaling. Hold and breathe. Good, let's come back up. Onto the toes, bend your knees. Exhale, float forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale and fold. Let's inhale back to chair pose, sit back, and then stand up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Okay, so we're going to step out to the side of the mat. So you're facing sideways on the mat. Point your toes forward. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale to forward fold. So you can come all the way down. And then inhale, let's lift up halfway, fingertips, flat back. Take your left hand in the center, right beneath your nose, and then draw the right arm up into this twist. Good. So again, rotation through your rib cage, through the shoulder, reaching up. You can take that gaze up. If you want to go deeper, take your left hand right below your knee, and then to deepen this twist, you can start to slide that hand down towards your ankle. And as you press into that ankle, start to lean back, draw your spine back to the center of the mat. Good. One more breath in. And exhale, release. I'm going to switch sides. Right hand comes to the center. Left arm reaches up into this twist. Good. And if you want to go deeper, right hand comes right below the knee, and then you can slide down towards that ankle and then start to lean back. Ooh, and that's lots of great sensation. Not only in this twist, right? We feel that twisting through the midsection, but how about that nice deep stretch through the back? Inhale and exhale. Good. Coming back down, let's walk the hands back forward to the front of the mat and step the left foot to meet the right. Inhale, rise all the way up. And then exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Let's inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale to forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step your left leg back. We're coming to crescent lunge. Back heel's lifted, right knee is bent. Feet are about hip width distance. We're going to inhale and reach the arms up. Good. Reach up and back. Good. Take one more breath in, and then exhale. We're going to do an open arm twist to the right. So reach your right arm behind you, your left arm in front of you. Keep pulling the belly in. Steady breath. You can always turn that back palm out if that helps. So just kind of play with that a little bit. Good, and then we're just gonna lift the left arm up and rest the right hand on your back leg. It's kind of a reverse lunge here, twisting reverse lunge. Hold and breathe. Good, take one more breath in. Good, exhale, start to release, stand up. Okay, turn to face the side of your mat and then turn all the way to the back of the mat. Bend your left knee, bring your right hand down inside your left foot and float your left arm up. It's a low twisting lunge. Good, lift up out of that right hand. Try not to sink your weight down, rather press and lift up, pull that belly in. Good, one more inhale. Exhale, release the left hand down. Let's step back to plank and lower. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, inhale. And exhale, step through. Let's come back to crescent lunge. Same thing on the side. Inhale, reach your arms up. Lower the hips, lift the heart, reach the arms back. Good, take one more breath in. Let's take that twist. Right arm in front, left arm behind. See if you can take that gaze behind you as well. Pull the belly in. And inhale, right arm lifts. Drop the left hand behind you. Good, now these twisting poses. Working with our third chakra energy center. That chakra of fire. Of heat, of tapas. Good, one more breath in. Exhale, start to rise up. Let's turn all the way back to the front of the mat. Bend your right knee, left hand comes down. Right arm reaches up. Good, see if you can stack that right shoulder over the left. Peel your belly away from that inner thigh. Good, take one more breath in. And then exhale, release. Step back to plank and lower Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, press away, lift up. Take one more breath in. And lower down onto your knees. Let's come to a seated position. Okay, so we're going to reach. As we come to a seat, we're going to extend the feet out in front. Okay, come into a seated twist. So you're going to bend your right knee, cross it right over that left thigh, and then pull that foot in towards your hip. Now, if this doesn't feel good, pulling that foot in, you can keep your leg extended out. Okay, and bring it up. Sit up tall, reach your left arm up, and then twist over. You're going to hook your left elbow on the outside of your right thigh. And again, on those twists, right, we want to inhale and extend and lengthen, and exhale and twist. So whether we're in a seated twist or a standing twist, think about always lengthening the spine first and then deepening in your twist. Good, one more breath in. Exhale, take your gaze forward and wind. Okay, bring those legs back out. This time we'll take that left foot on the outside of the right thigh, pull the heel in or leave your leg out. Inhale the right arm up, exhale, take it over to the outside. So sometimes when we're in these twists, we tend to take that back hand really far away from the body and we're leaning back into the hand. So let's make sure we've got that hand nice and close to the body so that spine stays up, right? So we can always continue to lengthen up in the inhale and then on that exhale, go deeper. Take the weight out of that back hand. Just create some lightness there. Always using that core to support our body, to uphold our body, and then at the same time strengthening, getting stronger. Good. One more breath in, and then exhale, release. Okay, so now we're going to come onto our bellies. And we're going to come into a pose called locust. So we're going to lower down, and we did this one in our back series. I think in our first week we did this, the variations of locust. Okay, so locust pose is a back bend. We're going to bring our arms to our sides and just rest your chin for a moment. And just notice the sensation you feel in your belly as you're lying here, as it presses down into your mat. I'm going to inhale and just lift the chest up. And exhale, lift your legs up. And then reach your arms back and hold right here. Take the gaze forward. Straighten your legs, point your toes, reach the fingers back. And then as you lift up to your chest, kind of squeeze those shoulder blades in towards each other. So again, now that intensity you feel in the belly, right? So that pressure we feel on the abdomen helps to stimulate digestion. Again, all connected to that third chakra. Keep breathing. One more breath. And relax. Just take a moment. One more time. Let's inhale, lift the heart, shoulders, exhale, legs, feet, and then reach those hands back. Take the gaze forward. Keep straightening out those legs, pressing through the toes, keeping really strong here. As you can feel, this pose also really works the back of the body. Let's do one more breath in. And exhale. Release. Hands under the shoulders. Let's push ourselves up. All the way back to a seated position. As you swing your legs around, we're going to come onto our back. Okay, so as you come back, I'm going to extend and lengthen the legs up towards the sky, and coming into shoulder stand. If you have your block, as always, I love using a block as a prop for this pose if you're not coming up into a full shoulder stand. So we start here, legs to ceiling. Okay, if you have the block, lift your hips up, place it right there under your lower back for support. And then if you want to come into your full shoulder stand, you're going to place your hands on the low back and lift the hips up. Start to walk your hands back, extend the feet up, walk your elbows in a little bit. Takes a little bit of maneuvering, but keep your gaze up to your toes. Try not to turn your neck too much in this pose. Again, Padmapada, remember that lotus foot, we press to the ball mounds of the feet. Legs are straight, they're strong, they're active. Bring the feet above the head. Helps to stimulate blood circulation. One more breath in.
Let's take the feet behind the head, right into plow, halasana. So as you come into plow pose, bring the toes towards the floor behind you. And if they don't touch, that's okay. Oh, this is a nice counter pose for locust that we just did, right? So that was a back bend. Now we're coming into this deep forward bend. But again, also notice as you're coming into this forward bend, bringing some pressure again to the belly, to the abdomen, stimulating and promoting digestion. Igniting or brightening that fire in your belly. Good. One more breath in. And then slowly let's release out onto the back. Knees to chest. Okay. So place your feet on the mat, lift your hips up, scoot them over to the left, just a couple inches. Let's drop those knees over to the right. Coming into a gentle supine twist. Looking in the opposite direction of your knees. And I always like to end my yoga practice with a reclined twist. Keeping that flexibility in the spine, releasing tension, and then balancing our nervous system. We'll inhale back to center. Lift your hips up to center, scoot them over to the right, knees drop to the left, take your gaze over to the right. And let's come back to center, knees up, scoot the hips in, hug the knees into the chest. And we do a little side to side movement here. Good. Take a deep breath in, hug the knees in. If it feels good to curl the forehead up, curl it up. And then slowly release on the exhale and extend the legs out to the corners of the mat. Arms to your sides. And let's find stillness in Shavasana. start to bring some movement back. Reconnect with your surroundings, your breath. Bend the knees. And roll over to either side as you come up to a seated position. And see if maybe you can keep your eyes closed through this transition. Joining your hands to your heart. Good, and noticing that vibration in your midsection, all the detoxifying poses. To cleanse, to heal internally. Bring health and wellness to your body and your mind. Let's inhale and reach the arms up above the head. And exhale, draw them back to the heart. Namaste. Great job today, everyone. We are one day away from our halfway point of this series, so keep up the good work. If you like this video, please press the like button, share it with others, and subscribe to my channel. Tune in tomorrow where we will be doing our second full body flow. Namaste.